Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 4 of the Darksiders 2 series. You're going to notice this one's going to be sped up a bit. This is the third time I have done the audio for this, and for whatever reason, I've lost the audio 2 different times. So I'm going to speed this one up a bit, make this a little bit shorter. I haven't recorded in a while, because I've had bronchitis. As you can probably tell, my voice is still a little messed up. So if I don't talk as much as I normally do, I do apologize. I wanted to speed this one up after losing the audio 2 times, because my voice honestly can't take another 45 minutes of talking. So we're going to speed this up and try to get through this somewhat quickly. Not to mention, makes it a bit shorter video. You still get everything. Still see everything I do. A couple tips that were from the last audio that I will get out of the way right now is 1, redemption is great for rebuilding your wrath in a difficult fight if you need to. 2 is do not turn in the chapters of the dead from the Book of the Dead until you are through the game before Endgame Plus when you're level 22, which is about where you should be at the end of the story. Because then all the items from the tombs that you unlock will be at level 22, and you will be pretty well set to go to New Game Plus. Possessed weapons. I will do a video separately on possessed weapons a little bit later. But just a little tip. Do not put a bunch of weapons and armor into a possessed weapon. If you're going for specific skills that you want on that possessed weapon, put a weapon or an armor that has that skill into that weapon. And then see Valrin for or whatever his name is. The guy that you give the Book of the Dead pages to. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But he sells an artifact that has nothing on it. It's like a level 40 artifact. You can put some of those into the possessed weapon, and then you are guaranteed to get one of the stats off the weapon that you fed, or a piece of armor that you fed into the possessed weapon. So you're more likely to get what you want. Also, there are 2 randomly generated stats that you want on your possessed weapon that you can get by just using the artifacts from him. Because they have no stats on them, it will randomly generate 2 stats for you. And those are Wrath Steel and Life Steal, I believe. Which you will get Wrath and Life on hit. Later you will see I do have a possessed weapon that has those. It took me probably about an hour to get that weapon where I wanted it. So, there is that. And I do apologize about this video being sped up like this. I normally don't like speeding up the videos. But I had to do something because, like I said, 45-minute video, and I recorded the entire audio twice. And I lost it both times for whatever reason, so I'm a little upset about that. I just want to try to get through this and get my point across and show you guys the video. My voice is pretty well cooked at this point, as you could tell. I mean, you figure that's 90 minutes that I've been talking straight, trying to get the audio for you guys. So, I do apologize, and I do apologize if I sound a little irritated. I am a little irritated. That's frustrating. But anyway, I'm hoping that this cold is pretty much over, and I will be able to get back to uploading regularly. I will not be doing another video today. This is Sunday. You guys will probably see this hopefully by the end of tonight. And then I will try to record another one maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm thinking probably Tuesday, just to be on the safe side. If I get it done tomorrow, then great. If not, then I will have it out Tuesday. Sorry, I do keep muting my mic. I am still coughing a bit, trying to clear the junk in my lungs. So, I don't want to cough in your guys' ears, so, therefore, I will be muting my mic probably a little frequently. That and my throat keeps getting dry, so I have to keep getting a drink of water, and yeah, I'm just a mess. Hopefully, the audio keeps this time. I think I know what went wrong last time. I think when I went to save the audio, I accidentally hit O, which deletes the audio, instead of hitting X to stop it. So that's on me, but this time we'll make sure to save the audio. Sorry about that long pause there. Like I said, still coughing a bit. Don't wanna be hacking and coughing in you guys' ear. So this dungeon, it did give me a little bit of issues. That first section we saw, I had died repeatedly there. It took me a minute to figure out how to kill those stupid floating heads effectively. Just wait for the shield to drop and then shoot them is the easiest way to deal with them. These guys, these prowlers or stalkers, whatever the hell they're called, just smack them a bunch with the scythe or whatever weapon. They die pretty easily. They're much larger counterparts, the stalkers. Not so much, but these jackasses. But the prowlers aren't too bad. The stalkers hit like friggin' trucks, so be wary of that. Get a couple hits, back off. Or use your golems, because if you have your skill set up right, they'll attack the golems instead of you. But anyway, yeah, at this point we're still kind of trying to get used to the combat a bit, figure things out. This was still my first day playing this game. I recorded quite a bit of gameplay right off the jump. I think now we're probably where was the last place I played at? Oh, I'm in the Lost City, I think, or something like that. You'll see. We'll get there. I don't want to spoil too much. But we are quite a ways, almost done with the game as far as recording. Gameplay. Then I just gotta get the audio recorded. And there, I jumped over the railing, and I just said, screw it. I don't want to go back up there. I have wasted a lot of time in this dungeon. It was probably just a box anyway, which isn't a big deal. This particular dungeon took me 2 recording sessions to do. Well, 2 videos. Because they were both 45 minutes long. You know, I spent 90 minutes in this place, and I try to keep the videos under an hour, so people will actually watch them all. I would prefer to keep them at half an hour, but that's not exactly easy to do in Darksiders 2. the dungeons with all the puzzles and enemies can be quite lengthy. And I don't like ending a video in the middle of a dungeon. I prefer to get the dungeon all in one video. So let me know what you think. Maybe I just speed up the videos so they're a bit faster. I don't personally like doing this, but if my viewers don't mind, then I definitely will. It's not a big deal. The only reason this one is sped up is because I don't feel good and I don't want to sit here and talk for another 45 minutes when I've already recorded the audio twice. So we're coming up to the boss of this area. This boss is a pain. I definitely do not like this boss. So when you're fighting him, he knocks things around. As you can see in the background, there's those little bombs, which I didn't notice at first. You have to go pick those up and throw them at him to get him in a vulnerable state and then beat the crap out of his core. If you don't pick one up within a minute or two, the game's like, hey, dumbass, look over here. There's these things. You need to come pick these up. Obviously, it shows me, hey, dumbass, come pick me up. When you knock him down with one of these, he spawns a bunch of ads. If you have a weapon that's got a wide sweep, you can just sit there and pound on the boss and kill those at the same time. This boss did take me a couple minutes to figure out. Not too bad, but he is a bit of a pain, so every time he does one of those tremors, which he starts doing more frequently, which drives me nuts, he blows up those bombs. So be careful. As you will see in this video, I get knocked around a couple times because of that, because I wasn't paying attention. Is what it is. Sorry about that. My son came in, wanted me to go see what he was doing, but I'm gonna finish this video first, and then I'll go spend some time with him. So yeah, these things, he can blow them up, do damage to you. It's not a lot of damage, but it's enough to be annoying. And if it happens enough times, it will whittle your health down. So I'm just basically running around trying to avoid explosions, avoid him, and pick one of these up and smack him in the face with it. So there, as he's falling, I summon my ghouls to kind of help with the ads. If you have the ghouls, it definitely does help a little bit. At least keeps them off of you long enough for you to get some damage on him. Yeah, so there, that's one thing you gotta be careful about too. I overshot the bomb. Also, don't do what I did. Don't try to sit here and avoid the ads, because they'll just follow you and hit you when you pick up the bomb. Just deal with them. Get some distance from the boss and deal with them. This guy, he's so annoying. He keeps blowing things up as I'm picking him up, or as I'm getting close to him. I'm not sure how he blows that one up in in the air, but it is what it is. Sorry about that. Sun again. Wanted some water this time. Anyway, so as you can see now, I'm getting a little skittish about picking these things up because he's just slamming and slamming and slamming. At this point, there is a little bit of a strategy here that you could do. Try to get him over by the bombs, and he'll down himself like he did here. I only get like 2 hits in on him because I didn't realize. If I had realized, I could have probably gotten him down to about a quarter health. But mistakes, they get made. Nobody's perfect. As much as people would like to claim they are perfect, nobody is perfect. If people were perfect, life would be boring. So, as you can see, he still gets a slam on the ground and friggin' blows up the bomb next to me. Does a bit of damage. But we get him down to about less than a quarter of health now. This is just a long, drawn-out fight because I can't get to any of the bombs, because as he gets to low health, he just starts throwing a temper tantrum and just slamming constantly. Here, I know that that wasn't going to do any damage, but I was low health. It did give me a little bit of health back. I don't know what happened there either. I was spamming O to try to pick up that bomb and it wouldn't let me. But we're down to the wire here. Like, I've got no HP. I've got maybe, if I take a hit from the boss, I'm dead, I think. The bombs I could probably take 2 more hits from. So I'm trying to be careful. Trying to get a bomb and throw it as quick as possible. Here I thought I was dead. I hit start, or options, just get my composure, catch my breath for a second. I am the definition of one shot at this point. There's nothing I can do. I can't pop my Reaper form because if I do, it's just going to waste it. Because I need to get him down into that vulnerability stage. Finally, we get it here. I pop the Reaper form just to get some quick damage out and kill him before the ads can kill me. I love the execution for those. For the bosses, like, you know, when Death, you know, he goes into this badass Reaper form and just murders the hell out of him. And here, we finally beat the boss. We're at the end of the dungeon. Just grab these chests real quick. They're definitely well earned. I don't think we really get anything too great out of them. And we find the warden. And I'm going to apologize, this is going to sound funny because I've got the audio for the game sped up as well. But, again, I don't want to... They sound like chipmunks. I do apologize, I don't like to do this, but I needed to get through this video. I need to get something uploaded, so...
You will need my help. Corruption spreads across your realm and you slumber. Stone is heavy. It is easier to break. In my dreams, I can move again. In my dreams, I am flesh. This place, what was it? I cannot tell you. It's on the tip of my tongue. My tongue seems to be elsewhere. Will you help me, O1? Yes.
Oh my god, that was actually really entertaining.
Hold on, little one.
That was very funny. So, as you're going to see here in a few minutes, I do make a mistake with a possessed weapon, because I didn't know what they were.
I have felt the guardian reaching into my dreams. He is the strongest of us all, but in his heart there is a hunger. The guardian was meant to destroy. He has much in common with corruption. You must switch with Ada and make your peace before we cross over. There may be no crossing back.
Didn't realize they were going to start talking again. But, as you're going to see here in a minute, I do make a mistake with a possessed weapon. I start just throwing stuff into it. I didn't realize what they were, but I learned after this. So, again, I would take my advice. If you're going to level up a possessed weapon, you want specific things on them. Get a weapon or armor with that specific stat on it. Put it into the possessed weapon, and then put the artifacts from Vulgrim. Vulgrim, there we go, there's his name. The artifacts that Vulgrim sells into the possessed weapon, and you're more likely to get the stat that you want if you do it that way. But we are coming to our end here, so... oh, real quick, I did forget something. I do have plans for some more series. I want to do Batman Arkham Knight. Maybe Neo 2. I do play Monster Hunter World and do quite enjoy that game. So if you want to see maybe some Monster Hunter World, let me know. If you have a suggestion for a game you want to see me play, again, let me know. I will do the best I can to pick the game up and make a video for it. But this is all the time we've got, so make sure to let me know. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what your thoughts are. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.